Susanne.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Susanne.
I would like to look at something with you because there's quite an activation going on.
Sure.
And it's about my sister and me. And my dad died a while ago, and now we have a flat to renovate. And she lives 50 kilometers from that, and I'm quite near. So, and now she wants to have some money for, because she's driving with a car, and it's, yeah, the prices for benzene are quite high now. And on the one hand, it's clear, but there is also something. There is such a fear to be honest, or to such a fear to be to express my needs, or I don't know. We have a meeting today, and yeah, it's very confusing inside. Mm. On the one hand, it's clear that there has to be an exchange. And on the other hand, there's something where I say I'm there quite often, and then also something has to be done there. And there's always this fear of if I say what I think, or what's my opinion, that connection is gone, a fight is on. We had this times.
So a good opportunity, yeah. When a fight happens, when an upset happens,
yeah,
and the upset is, you could say, a way of trying to get things to move from that perspective.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very common human dynamic, eh? If someone does something and then an upset happens, and then people get scared to bring it up or to. So it's a beautiful training for you, especially now with your sister, yeah. That's you could say that's the past pattern that played when. Yeah. So when that pattern plays, when an upset comes, and you stay focused on what it is that you're trying to talk about, then it doesn't work, yeah?
Yeah.
So just to name, look, there's an upset happening, and as long, what happens if I just listen to that upset is something in me completely gets afraid, gets whatever, and just naming what you spoke about. So it's not, like, is there another way to communicate that doesn't go into that story, into that habit, you could say. Because otherwise there's quite a big price to pay, yeah?
Yeah.
Something in you goes, at the end of it is left with the residue.
Yeah.
So it's okay that it upset happened in her. To me, it seems the learning is about giving space for an upset without taking it personally. You didn't do anything wrong. Neither did she. That upset is just, you could say it's an old pattern. It's a bullying pattern in a way. It's like, I think we all know it. We've all done it thousands of times.
Yeah.
That something is now curious to, wait a second, look, I see that, this, it's okay that an upset happens, no problem. That, like, if life is lived around trying to avoid upsets,
Yeah, I think that's what I've been doing quite a lot.
Yeah, or pattern in you has been doing.
Yeah.
So now something's opening up where you're going, okay, look, this has been the pattern in me, that how it responds to an upset when it's directed at me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that. I'm interested in finding a new way in that. Yeah. I'm just speaking to your sister because my sense is that there is a love underneath.
Yeah.
And this pattern that's being playing has kind of been interfering, you could say, from both sides.
Yeah.
So it really is a beautiful opportunity, because if you can stay with the love and not making her wrong for the upset, not making yourself wrong for how your system responds when an upset is projected, then to me something beautiful can come out of it.
Yeah.
Just watching, you see clearly, like, this upset happens and your system goes into a compensation. And maybe this is a chance where this can start to come to peace.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the big thing is not making her wrong for the upset, but also not making yourself wrong or the pattern wrong for compensating. Just seeing, okay, these are just patterns that are played. And it seems like, there's a willingness to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to just, okay, looking at, okay, it's an energy dance, and it's good to put everything on the table. How much energy you're putting in, how much energy she's putting in, costs involved in putting that energy in. Just, okay, coming to us something simple.
Yeah. Quite a tingling in the legs.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's beautiful that you could bring it, because like this dynamic of where two people where there's love, and then an upset happens and it gets really thrown on someone, and like that can leave residue for years.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful that like that it's starting to be addressed gently, softly.
Mm.
See, I doubt that, like with all upsets, it's not something we can control. So I doubt that your sister can control that. So when there's space, you could say, "Oh, I see there's an upset, and I see you can't help it, and you're not making it wrong for the upset." That's already, man, that's major.
Here's something a little bit, the idea that she doesn't feel taken serious when she, yeah, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. In a way, there's an interest from both sides to meet in a clear way.
Yeah.
That feels right to both of you.
Yeah.
And then there's a patterns at play.
Yeah.
How's it feel at this moment?
Yeah, it's tingling in the legs and in the arms and somehow a little bit shaky, but yeah, it's getting quieter and somehow it's,
cool.
I would not call it fear, but excitement.
Yes, fantastic. Yeah, and it's an opportunity, to bring an old pattern that's played in the family, or played in humankind, never mind the family, but everywhere. And just to be conscious in it, gentle in it. Yeah. You don't have to do it perfect, you just start making baby steps.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Isaac.
Yeah. I saw, yeah. There was a message from Jennifer. I don't know, Jennifer, are you able to turn your camera on or your audio on?
Yeah, I can turn the audio on. I just don't know why the camera's not working. It's a new computer, so I don't know how to work it.
Let's see. When I move my mouse on the screen, in the bottom left, there's a camera, and
Yeah,
it says stop video or start video right there. So
it's mine is on. It says start video. I mean, it's like right now I'll turn it off and my name appears. So when I go like this,
yes, okay.
but it doesn't come on.
Yes, so then the only other question is the Mac or a PC?
PC.
PC, okay. Well, then I'm out of my depth. So then,
Me
Is
too.
the camera covered? Is the camera covered? Possibly.
Oh, maybe. You're so smart.
Something's happening.
Now I'm upside down.
Light. I see light. Yeah, but at least I see you upside down. Are you on a phone or what are you? Are you on a phone or a
Well,
tablet?
in this world, it kind of feels normal.
Yeah, everything is upside down. Let's see what you look like upside down.
I'm sorry, I do not know how to change it.
No worries.
I just really wanted to sit with you. I can't look at this picture. I'm
Welcome.
gonna crack up. There. Sorry, will you speak, Isaac, so I can see you bigger?
Sure. Did that help? Yeah, great. You see me the right way up?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
I just feel like there's um, something melting in my system, that some old frozen material that's starting to just feel like it's getting new information, that it's safe.
Fantastic, Jennifer.
Yeah. What do you sense?
Sweet flow in my hands and just sweetness. Yeah. Gentle sweetness.
Something feels so much safer, and something makes me want to cry. Like, yeah, I just feel, maybe I just feel deeper in this. I don't know if I feel in your heart, my heart, those hearts.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
And then I see myself upside down. But it's so appropriate for the way the world is right now.
That's yeah.
Oh, thank you, Isaac. Mm.
Thanks, Jennifer. So Mira. Hi, Mira.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hear you and see you. Perfect.
I'm with Corona in bed, and it's not a
Oh, wow.
walk in the park. And I wanted to ask you if you can sit with me.
With pleasure. You have ivermectin and
Can you say it again?
yeah. Do you have ivermectin?
No.
Okay. If you can get some ivermectin, that everything. What I've heard from many people, it really helps to get over it much quicker. So, but otherwise, I mean, you're a medicine woman. I'm sure you're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, it feels pretty much like a medicine journey. Like it's very strong and it comes in waves.
Yeah.
And I give my best to be as quiet as possible with it. But yeah, it's whatever this COVID is, it's very profound. It's like a reset or something. This is how it feels on this end.
Yeah. Just getting as soft as you, just really getting soft. Are we resting? You are pretty soft already, but just, of course, when we don't feel good, there'll be some automatic resistances and stuff. So just wherever you notice. I mean, to me, when I feel there's like a very core level shakiness going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, since some days my body's shaking. It's hot and cold at the same time, like goosebumps all over, like old frozen energy releasing. And I can literally hear my bones cracking.
Oh. People have done a lot of research, Mira, on different protocols that really help to your body to go through it. And it's worthwhile just having a look online. Maybe people from the Sangha, some people can email you stuff. Because there is a lot out there about it. So anyway, let's just rest together a few moments.
I feel like arrogance in myself. To really let go and relax and soften, that it needs to be very quiet and like almost I have no tolerance for noise anymore. And I can see my arrogance in that, because I don't think the world is going to stop producing
but
noise.
the only distinction I would be is there's a noticing of arrogance, but just what happens when you call it my?
Can you say it in a different way?
Sure, there's a way where where the identification with it, and we say it's mine. Like something. If it was up to you, it wouldn't be there. So it's just old information. How your system survived. It's not yours. If anything, it belongs to the great intelligence. So just seeing it's not yours at all. And the noticing of it gives an opportunity for that to get met in a sweet way, in that's of benefit to the whole field. But the moment you call it mine, it, yeah, beautiful that arrogance is revealing itself. And just feel what just hearing those sounds does, what you notice, just tracking, just hearing that and taking that in. Sensing how systems meet in this moment. Yes. But how do you sense the flow between these?
Very sweet.
It's sweet,
And so,
and you can enjoy it. Yeah?
mm,
Just letting that sweetness caress you, every cell. Nothing has to be different. You don't have to change anything. Nothing else. Just enjoying.
it's again, I cannot distinguish if the pain is pleasure or pain. Same. Oh, what a relief.
You have friends to support and bring food and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just amazing. I have
People
the
are
best,
amazing.
it's just the best people around me, like cooking for me, bringing me food, like even not being afraid to touch my body to comfort me. It's really sweet. I'm very grateful for that. So no problem with this whole COVID thing. Yeah, thank you for sitting with me, and thank you everyone for showing up.
Yeah, beauty. You managed to turn your camera around, Jennifer. You're the right side up. Cool. Ah, Vedanta.
I saw the same time Esther, so, but it's beautiful when I can be, yeah.
That's okay. Esther can be next.
Yes, I just feel that something suddenly also came into movement in the solar plexus again. Also not again because it shouldn't be there. It's there, and I can. What Susanne brought this morning, it's actually the same in my system or in the system. No? With just it felt like and. Something moves inside and there I feel much more light coming in and more easiness, and from the solar plexus onwards I feel something not really can relax into it, or it feels maybe a defense of fear, or I don't know what's going on.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yes.
So just a gentle noticing.
Yeah.
Knowing if it was up to you, it would not be like that. And so, yeah, something's coming on the screen and we don't need to know what it is. Don't have to, you really introduce, like, usually when we notice something that's tight or something that's an interest to change it or fix it, it's okay that happens, but really it's
Yeah, I just
not
feel
necessary.
Yeah, I just feel tears coming and something really a little bit just relaxing, this I can sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How's the belly now? It's fine.
It's feels quieter and
Yeah,
some
without any effort, without
yes,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels much more more into grounding. Also, yeah, feels, yeah.
Beauty. Yeah.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for that.
Mhm.
Sure.
Hello.
Yes, sure.
I don't come with a problem.
No need,
No, I
no
come with
need for a
full
problem
joy.
for me.
And I'm happy, so happy that I'm so happy. And I had this beautiful dream. Maybe the feeling was so nice, you know. I was like, you give me a glass of water and I drink it and I became like invisible and like a mountain water stream, like bubbling joy of no one sees me anymore. I'm everywhere and I'm just this beautiful joy. Uh, and you said to me, you are here now. And I'm so happy you are in my life and everybody is in my life and I'm connected and I'm so happy and I feel myself so lucky and I want to say so much thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, beauty.
I love you so much.
Mm.
And I feel liberation is going on the whole planet. I feel that. I feel like we are in a beautiful movement, even if it does not look like if one looks into the television. I feel like we are just kind of blossoming up, and some old stuff get out, and we are on a new, we blow, that something is happening beautiful, even if it's not looking like it. But it feels so much like liberation. And then I think also, if I feel like this, maybe then it's also everywhere, because I'm everywhere and everything. And otherwise would not happen to me if it not would happen to the whole, because I'm the whole also. Yeah. And I think we are such a beautiful family, such a beautiful tribe. It's like really my soul family, or soul is a word, but soulish. Yeah, that's really, I feel at home, and I'm so thank you so much, and also Gaia Ji and everyone. And before you, I met even Douglas Harding. He's dead since many years, but he also met Ramana, and I can look at this beautiful picture of Ramana. I can look for hours. I just feel home. So I think I'm so happy to have this family. Yeah. So sorry, I'm a bit emotional.
No worries. No worries at all.
Thank you.
Thanks. Taking a while to load. Ah, good, I see you. You are still muted, Arman. I don't know if you. Can you hear me, Arman? But you muted if you want to make sound.
Ah. Hi.
Hi.
This thing is going on and on and on and on and on. It's there if I'm not there. My personality. It's often losing the concentration. I do not see, but this sees if I'm asked later, ah, yeah, you were now walking, do you met this woman with this dog? No, I have no idea. Then I go step by step to this walk and yeah, there was this woman on this corner. Very strange. Do you, no, okay. I give myself the answer. Do you know we had on Sunday this short conversation about what about a body and losing body and so on, and so what is you looking, do you have a looking for this, or is there simply falling, letting loose of everything, or where, what do you have a position? Is there something like a position that someone can have, or I don't know.
If we just look simply, every night when we go to sleep, there's a letting go of everything. And if deep sleep happens, there's nothing. No me, no time, no anything. And then maybe dreaming happens, maybe we remember, maybe not. And then wakingness happens.
And you feel it exactly that way, and in that kind of direction, something inside or you or what, however, moves.
Yes, so then what is the you? Let's take a moment here again.
Do you ask me something? Sorry.
Yeah. It's like, what is the you? I mean, when we sit quietly, when we sit quietly, everything gets very quiet, and there is no you, so to speak. Yeah. And then a thought, and then there's a sense of me again. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So the you is not something solid.
No.
Yeah.
This materialized
even
thing
this
is,
waking consciousness comes and goes.
it looks like maybe from the side of the personality that it comes and goes, but from their own side or from that other side, it's always there. It's
Yeah, but that which is always there is not the personality.
no. Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that which is
the
that which is
personality
always
changes.
there. Yeah, that which is always there doesn't have any definition, any boundaries, any point of view, nothing. It's just present.
Yeah, the problem is you from your personality you can do nothing. It's not real. It's
Exactly.
more and more, as I see it, it's a combination of experiences that you take for the truth and try to act like them. But you see, it was with some glasses in front of you, and it's all colored in the way you've seen it, and it's not right. And okay, you can let it loose. sometimes I think there is a combination between personality and the other thing looked from the personality, and there is no influence and no possibility to come to this other side. It's all grace.
That other, what you're calling the other side is ever present. So
Yes.
there is no coming to it.
Yeah. Seen from personality again. So it
Yeah.
looks like moving on the right side. Oh, it's always so stupid to talk. It's much easier not to talk.
Yeah.
And you're much more true than you when you do not talk. Sorry. There comes from time to time this idea, is there not something I can do?
Sure.
Okay, it comes out of this joy and it comes from the real side, and it's wrongly interpreted as, hey, I should do something,
Yeah.
but it's the old wrong pattern.
Yeah. It's an old pattern. That's it.
I'm talking about this, although it's not so important, because on most of the time I can keep myself away from talking or thinking, and there is some blah 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 going on, but it's like I do not look into this direction. And there is somewhere a talking or a thinking about this or that, but it's not in my attention. I do not look at it, and I don't know how the one and the other side are influenced. If I do a walk, for example, afterwards, it's often easier that it falls from alone again in such a beauty and such a harmony and so on. And then again comes this thinking, how is it connected? How is the one with the other connected? How can I be devoted in personality and so on? But more or less, it's all out of, it's coming from the joy, all these ideas like flowers, plum, 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 what can I do? And how should I behave? And um, okay, just sit for 2 minutes with you, please. But it's good to see with you what is happening while he is making. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Isaac.
Ina.
Can you say something, please?
Something.
Yeah, yeah, now you are there.
What do you notice when we rest like this together?
The whole system is grounding. And now and then a question comes up. Same question. I would like to speak it.
Sure, pleasure.
Is there some truth in it that a survival mechanism which is very negative from the family system can flow through this system, and that the only thing is that I keep my hands off.
Hmm. You know, I mean, when we rest together, it feels like there's a beautiful flow of information way beyond what the mind can dream up. And literally, to me, the way it feels is like the cells are getting another dimension of information that doesn't have to do with what we call this world.
Yeah, so I don't have to bother about that. Because I recognize that it feels like a reorganization or reorientation.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see
I
like
don't know.
little by, yeah.
I have no idea. The I has no idea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it relaxes. Yeah, now it becomes conscious. Thank you, Isaac. Love.
Yeah. Love, love, love. Martin.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Martin.
I would
Is that
like
is that a new painting behind you, or am I just seeing it with fresh eyes?
well, it's an old one, but I just put it there.
Okay, yes, it wasn't
The
there.
objects are new. They are for an exhibition in next month.
Okay, cool. Oh, far out.
Well, I would like to rest with you, and I might have a
Pleasure.
question, but before maybe a rest.
Yeah. How would you describe what happens when we just rest together?
Feels like flowing in space somehow. Yes.
Yeah.
Flowing in space. I go away from the mind, and this is a room for peace I'm looking for. As I told you the last time we were resting and talking, so it's very kind of hard situation with my parents. My father, I think, is dying, and the body of my father, the body is dying.
Yeah.
And I'm more and more not identified with the body, but still it's hard to see. You know, this body of the strong man is destroyed. You have no possibility. It's destroyed. It's not nice to see.
Yeah.
Because it
in a way, but in a way, Martin, it's like, we have a flower and you watch a beautiful flower come and it blossoms and you enjoy it for a while, and slowly it loses its life force, and you could say it starts to wither and die or something like that. But the whole process is beautiful. There's no, in a certain way, when from a human perspective, when we say that's my dad, but if you just look, it's just this process of, and I understand when you say it's hard in a certain way, but it's also just there's a beauty to every moment of that journey, even through to the so-called dying process, and just so our minds in the way that look at it and go, oh, that's not so nice or something. But
well, on the surface it looks so crucial. It's like my mother, she almost was dying, but we covered a little bit. But she's such a strong demons that she doesn't know that her husband is dying. She doesn't know it. More than 70 years they were married. She said, no, doesn't know it. They were at the same room in the hospital. She didn't know that it's her husband there dying. And my father is closed in his body. He can't, he is, I think he gets more with his mind, but he can't tell it. He can't even blink his eyes. He's closed in his body. He can't tell anything.
Yeah.
And then I have this, of course, it might be a little mindful. It's not the space we just discovered, but of course I'm trying to be the space when I'm there. And still there are the question is, okay, he is not the body. The body is just dying. But then it's a question, this is for me the most important question right now, the consciousness we are. This consciousness is connected to a flower, to a tree, to our bodies. And when this body goes, this kind of consciousness goes also. This what stays is something beyond, is the not being. This is my feeling. And this is very hard for me to accept that even the consciousness is connected to the form it's experienced the other world.
To use an analogy, a picture, like if we have electric wire and there's electricity flowing in it, we say it's a live wire. When there's no electricity flowing in it, we say it's the wire is dead. I don't know if German you speak the same way, yeah. So it's the live wire and the dead wire, but the wire itself is just the wire, And the electricity, we still we know how to use it, but we don't even know what it is.
Mm.
So like we can say life energy, the body itself is, what is it?
It's just what we eat. Yeah, put in the body. Yes.
Yeah, it's like this endlessly
Just a system.
recycle of,
Yeah.
so, and so, then this capacity to think and to have memories that keep changing and perceptions that are always filtered and interpretations like this, that happens. And within that happening, you could say there's a sense of me or a sense of someone being there.
Mm. But this sense of me and you, this kind of duality, this goes away. It just stays the not being. So the not knowing to be. This is the only thing.
Yeah.
Knowing to be, the consciousness needs something like the body or what else to experience.
Again, we can say it like that, but we don't really know.
Yeah. It's this mystery, that the absolute is mirroring in the all cosmic expression, isn't it?
Yeah. Like light, when it shines through water or a prism, then suddenly you get a rainbow.
Mm.
And you can see it, but you can't touch it. You can't, it's like, so here there's some sense of Martin, some sense of your dad, some sense of your mom.
This is kind of this how do I say it? The illusionariness of being.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. Nowadays we can take ones and zeros, and those ones and zeros we can show on the screen and see a whole movie with sound and clever direction and the way it manipulates our feelings and perceptions. It's like, and it's ones and zeros, information.
I take this situation as a chance to just come to deeper understanding.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Just the knowing that always whatever's appearing is going through an interpretation, somehow. That's an automatic unconscious. It's nothing we even do. It's just the conditioning already filters it, the trauma load and all that. And then we end up with a feeling or a perception or an idea.
And then just leave it there, let it happening, watching it. And
yeah. And when we were sitting like this, and there's all that's left is this very fine vibration, which you could call love or unconditional loving. It's because it's not for an object or anything. It's just a frequency that's just beautiful. And then just to live as that.
And this love is not the manifested, it's beyond.
No, it's beyond, frequency. And yet, we can taste the sweetness of it.
This is a miracle. I'm just diving in, starting to dive in this.
How beautiful! How beautiful!
The mind is not capable to.
We can find words to play in like that, but
just to capitulate. It's Mm. Well, thanks a lot, Isaac.
Thank you, Martin. Mukti. And then Viresha afterwards.
Hi.
Hi, Mukti.
You say my name first, right? It's not.
Say again?
Did you say my name
Yes.
first?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, welcome.
mind comes with very inappropriate thoughts to try to, I don't know what, yeah. It's fun to, when I can see it from the outside. Well, fun is not the word, but yeah, a relief maybe.
So okay, energy moving, just let it. The way I meet you feels gentle.
Yeah, yeah, but I can feel the system, like there's something dense, or I don't know how to say it, but that it's moving, or it's not the word even moving, but yeah.
Thanks, Lucy.
Thank you.
Parisha. You can just wave your arm. Just, there I see.
Hi.
Hi.
I would love to rest with you.
Ah, Barbara.
Hello.
Hi, Barbara.
It's always this first activation with heart beating, and the moment I raise my hand, it feels bad.
Yeah, just gently notice it's okay. You can't do anything about it. And
No.
it doesn't mean anything. It's just what happens. Yeah.
it's like so my mind wonders why it doesn't go away. Like it's still like the heart is beating a lot, and mind wants to have the answer and the solution.
I mean, what else do you notice at the different levels of subtlety?
I mean, it's okay that it's there, but the wish this would be calmer would be more nice. But I can't say that I'm conscious about something which is more subtle, or I mean, it's like I'm quite there, like it's
yeah.
There's still the wish that it should be different or better, or
yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if this is a little bit my structure. It feels more easy when I'm in the second row, when I'm not in front with you directly. But then I always have the question, because I have the feedback from others that it's much better to be directly with you. But maybe my structure is just different. I don't know, because I feel more safe when I'm,
Yeah, and so you're just honoring that, and you keep playing. You just there's no right way or wrong way. Just you keep exploring and playing.
Somehow it's always like a little bit after I've been with you. It's like, wow, then it's really wow. This was, but it's a little bit after, not directly when I'm
That's
now.
okay. That's okay. Yeah.
But whatever that is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Bas, for hosting. Thank you all for participating.